back to my channel Aviation Mentors. And guys, through my videos I teach you all the subjects regarding your Dgca examination. As you all know, if you're watching my channel and watching my videos, that the Dgca examinations are the mandatory exams that you have to clear if you want to get a Indian commercial pilot license. So if you have been following my channel, guys, I'm doing the navigation series as of right now, and we are now going to start the topic of change in latitude and change in longitude. So let's get started without wasting any time. So guys, see, the change in latitude and the change of longitude, the great circle distance and the rhumb line distance, you will get a lot of questions in your navigation examination from these two topics, and they are pretty simple if you understand the concept. And please guys, watch my previous videos to have better understanding of the one which I am teaching right now, because if you are watching it from the middle, then you might not understand certain things. So I want you to watch my previous videos so that you will have a better and a clear understanding. So let's get started. So guys, have a look here on the screen. So now we will be talking about the Chlong and the Chlat. Okay, they are pronounced like this. So now let's talk about the Chlong. Now what do we mean by Chlong? See, Chlong is nothing but your change of longitude. Okay, so this is your change of longitude, and this is also known as your difference of longitude. So they are one and the same thing. Either you can call them change of longitude, which is your Shillong, or you can call them the difference of longitude. Okay, and the difference of longitude is known as your D long. Okay, so these are the two names by which they are called. So I'm going to highlight those two names for you. This is your change of longitude and your difference of longitude, which is known as your D long. So now guys, have a look here. How do we calculate the change of longitude, and how we are going to calculate the change of latitude? So it is very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add one image for you guys so that you guys have a better understanding. So let me just add this image for you. Have a look here. So see, in this image you can see there are already longitudes which have been drawn up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and mark the angle. Okay. So have a look here. So this is your equator. I'm going to take this as 10 degree, this as 20 degree, this one as 30 degree, this one is 40 degree, this is 50, 60, 70, 80, and the last one is your 90 degree. North, south, east and west are already marked, as you can see on the screen. And now we will be taking certain examples so that you guys have a better understanding. So guys, this is my west. All right, so let's go ahead. Now guys, see, to calculate the change of longitude, first of all we need to understand the meaning of this term. What do we mean by the change of longitude? So I'm going to write down in simple term. First of all, have a look here. Change of longitude means, in a simple word, that how many degree you have moved, or you have moved from one place to another. That is the meaning of your change of longitude. Now guys, there are certain cases of change of longitude, so we will be discussing them one by one. So let us start with the case number one. So I'm gonna just take up a different color pen. All right, so let's just take blue. All right, so guys, see, the case number one. I'm going to take up an example and we will be solving this on the screen. So first of all, let us say we have a 30-degree east, and we are going from 30-degree east to 70-degree east. So what will be the change of longitude? To understand this thing guys, see, I'm explaining you this in a very simple manner, because if you have a good understanding now, then the difficult question or the difficult cases that are coming up will be a piece of cake for you. So have a look here on the screen, guys. So let me just take up a different color uh, for you. All right, so have a look here. So guys, if we talk about the this example, which is 30 degree east to 70 degree east. So guys, see, this is 10, 20 and 30, right? So we are going from 30 degree, 10, 20, 30 to, and we are moving to the 70 degree. So from the 30 degree, if I, just a second guys, okay, that would do. So if from the 30 degree I move to 70 degree, so this is my 70 degree, okay, this one. All right, so I am moving like this, guys. See, 70 to sorry, 30 degree east to 70 degree east. I am moving like this. So now, guys, understand one thing. Now we are moving in which direction? As you can see, guys, if in moving from 30 degree east, see, this one is your 10, this is your 20, this is your 30, right? So I have actually drawn wrong, so let me just correct it for you. All right, so this is your 10, 20 and your 30. So you're moving from 30 to 70. So this is 10, 20, 30. This one is your 40, 50. This one is your 60. This one is your 60 and this one is your 70. So we are actually going from this meridian to this meridian. Now guys, in doing so, you have seen that we are actually moving in the easterly direction. Okay, if we are moving in the easterly direction. Now guys, from moving from 30 degree to 70 degree, how many degree we have moved? So guys, see, from going on from 30 to 40, we have moved 10 degree. From 40 to 50, we move another 10 degree. From 50 to 60, we move another 10 degree, and from 60 to 70, we move another 10 degrees. So if you see on the screen, guys, see, if you see on the screen how many degree, if you add up, we have moved 40 degree in total. And we have moved 40 degree in which direction? We have moved in the easterly direction. So the answer to this question, will be 40 degree, and that too in the east direction. So guys, understand one thing. What we have understood from this case is, if you have east and east longitude, okay, if you have same longitude lying in the same direction, like both are in the easterly direction, then you have to subtract the both and you will get your answer. For example, we have the 30 degree east and we have the 70 degree east. So when you minus 70 minus 30 will be your 40 degree. And how to get the direction? You can get the direction just by, simple, it's a simple logic, that if you're moving from 30 to 30 to the 70 degree east longitude, you are moving in the easterly direction. If I move in this direction, this will be my westerly direction. All right, so in the case number one, we have understood one thing, that if it is the same east and east, then we have to subtract the two and we will get our answer. And the direction you can get easily by just understanding this thing, that if you are moving through the increasing longitude, you are moving in the easterly direction, and if you are moving in the decreasing longitude of the in the east direction, then you are moving through the westerly direction. So we will be doing more example, and this thing will get clear to you. All right, so let's move to our case number one. We are moving to a different example. So guys, now this was your easterly direction, right? So let me just take up a different example of something else. So let's say we are moving from the 60 degree east longitude and we are going towards the 10 degree east longitude. So what will be the example? So let me just get the diagram again for you guys so that I can explain you. But first thing, before I put the diagram, just have a look here. Both are east, right? So simple, we have to subtract. So 60 minus 10 will be 60 minus 10 will be your 50 degree. You have moved 50 degree. but in which direction? Let's go ahead and put up the diagram so that you have a better understanding. So I'm gonna again put up the direction, the diagram, sorry. All right, so have a look here, guys. I hope the diagram is clear to you. All right, so let me just mark up the angles of the longitude. So guys, see, this one is my 10 degree, this is my 20, this is my 30, this is my 40, this is my 50, and this is my 60. So now I am moving from the 60-degree east longitude to the 10-degree east longitude. So how I'm gonna move, guys? See, from the 60-degree you are moving to the 10-degree. So you're moving like this, guys. See, one thing we have understood, that if we have the same east and east, we subtract and we have got the 50-degree answer. But the direction is important. So I have told you that if you're going towards the decreasing longitude, it will be opposite of the direction. See, this is your west direction and you are actually moving in the westerly direction. So the answer to the question will be 50-degree west. Okay. Now guys, let's take up an example, and the same thing will be applicable towards the west, but just for your understanding sake, I'm going to take one example of the west. Okay, so let's take an example, and let's say we are moving from the 50-degree west longitude towards the 10-degree west longitude. So how we are going to solve this problem? Okay, very pretty simple. Again, I'm going to take up the diagram. All right, so we have another diagram up here. All right, so let's just scroll up a bit and let's just mark our meridians. So let us mark the meridian. So guys, this is my 10 degree, this is my 20, this is my 30, this is my 40, this is the east direction. Okay, this is the west. So in the west we have same 10, 20, 30, 40, and this is my 50. So now guys, I'm moving from 50-degree west towards the 10-degree west. So have a look. This is my 50, this is my, sorry, this is my 50, and I am moving like this towards the 10. So I'm going to increase the pen size so that it is more clear. So this one, so I am moving like this. Now guys, I have told you, if it is the same, if it is the same means west and west are the same. So we will simply subtract. 50 minus 10 is 40. That means I have moved 40-degree. Okay, so remember, this is very important, guys. If it is same, it is east east or west west, you subtract. Okay, but now which direction we are moving, guys? So you can see we are moving in the easterly direction. So the answer will be 40-degree east. So what we have understood from here is that whether it is my east east or whether it is my west west longitude, we subtract. Okay, so this is the conclusion from the case one, guys. I'm gonna highlight it, please remember it. If you're moving east east or you're moving west west, you are going to subtract, and the direction you can easily make out. Either this, either just imagine this picture in your mind, or it is very simple. If you are in the westerly hemisphere, guys, if you're in the western, if you're west of the equator, so if you go towards the higher longitude towards the lower longitude, you are moving towards the east side, you are moving towards the east side. Okay, and if you are going from the lower to the higher, you are obviously moving towards the westerly side, and it is the same as in the case of your easterly hemisphere. All right, guys, I hope these examples are clear to you. These are the very basic example. We are gonna go towards the tougher example. Okay, so but now the basic concept that I want you to get clear in your head is that whether you're moving east and east or west and west, you subtract. Now let us come up towards the case number 2. Now the case number 2 is, what if it is your west and east, what you're going to do? So let's take an example. that suppose you are moving from 10 degree east, guys, towards the 40 degree west. So how we are going to solve these kind of examples? So have a look here, guy. I'm gonna again, going to put up that image for you. I have downloaded this image because if I draw on this image, it is very clear for you. All right, so have a look here, guys. So this is the example. Now we are going to solve on this particular diagram. So let us just mark up our longitude first. So this is my 10 degree, this is my 20, this is my 30, this one is my 40, this one my 50, and so on. This last one will be my 90. And similarly, this is my 20, 10, 20, 30, and 40 and 50. And this one is my west, and so on. The last one will be my 90 degree. So now, guys, I'm gonna take up a different color marker. So let's just take the standard green and see. We are moving from 10 degree east towards the 40 degree west. So guys, see, this is my 10 degree east, and here I go 10, 20, 30, and 40 west. So I am moving like this. So guys, in moving from 10 to 40, 10 degree east to 40 degree west, how much I have moved? That is the question, because I have told you that Shillong means how much you have moved. So see, here I have covered 10 degree, here I have covered 10 degree, right? Here I have, see, from 10 degree east till I come to equator, I have to go 10 degree. So if from the 10 degree east to the equator, I move 10 degree and I am now standing at the equator. Now from equator, I have to go towards the 40 degree west. So naturally from equator to the 40 degree west, I am gonna move 40 degree, another 40 degree. So in total, guys, how many degrees I have moved? I have moved 40 plus 10, that is your 50 degree. So let me just correct it. So you have moved 50 degree, okay? So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, and your 50. Now in which direction you have moved, guys? See, you are moving here to here, so this is your westerly direction. So the answer to this would be your 50 degree in the westerly direction. But what is the conclusion that we have drawn from the case 2, guys? See, have a look here. If it is your east or west, or it is your west or east, so you are going to add the two longitude to get your answers. All right, so I hope that you have understood what do you mean by the Shillong. So guys, just to summarize, so let us just summarize the two important point. Summarize. So if it is your west and west, and if it is your east and east, you will be subtracting the two, and the direction you can easily make out either by just having this diagram in your mind. If you practice, it is very simple. And if it is your east west, or it is your west and east, they are the different, then you add the two to get your Shillong. So this is the summary that we need to remember. Now guys, let's quickly move on. See, this is all about your Shillong. Go through each example, and initially what I want you to do is I want you to solve the question by drawing the diagram, by drawing the rough diagram, so that you don't make any mistake. And once you are good at solving the questions on the diagram, you just simply do it by the formula or the cases that I have told you, by subtracting or by adding the two. Now guys, see, this is all about your Shillong. But see, I have told you that the longitude or the coordinate is written in your degree, minute, and your seconds, right? So we will be discussing about them, and I will be teaching you how to use your scientific calculator easily to get the answers, okay? So now have a look here, guys. Now what we are going to do is we will be talking about the change of latitude. All right, first, see, I want you guys, to clear your basics. So this is the very basic stuff, and then after you the basic stuff is cleared, we will be talking about the back case of the earth. What do we mean by the back case of the earth in terms of the change in longitude? Okay, we will be talking about the back case of the earth, and we will see how to solve this degree, minute, and second cases. All right, so now let's talk about the Chlat. Now what do we mean by the Chlat? Now guys, your Chlat means your change in latitude. Same as in the case of longitude, this is also known as your difference in latitude, and it is known as your DLAT. So DLAT and Chlat are the same thing. Okay, so now how to solve these? Again, we will be coming up with the two cases. Suppose guys, I am going from 40-degree north to the 20-degree north. So what will be my change in latitude? So for this guy, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just draw up a simple diagram for you guys. So have a look. So I'm gonna draw up a sphere, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw latitudes on it. So this one is my north, this one is my south, this is my west, and this is my east. So this is my equator, which is my 0 degree. Okay, so I'm going to draw 2D one. Okay, so don't get confused. So this is my 10-degree north, this is my 20-degree north, this is my 30-degree north, and this is my 40-degree north. So let us mark, this is 0, this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, and this is my 40. And now guys, see, from where to where I'm going from 40-degree north towards the 20-degree north. So have a look here. I'm gonna take up the red pen and see, from the 40 I am going, just a second, from the 40 I am going towards the 20, right? So I am going like this. So how many degrees I have moved, guys? Very simple. From 40 I came to 30, so I moved 10 degree. From 30 I moved to 20, so I moved another 10 degrees. So in total, how much I have moved? I have moved 20 degree. But in which direction? I am going downward. So I am going south direction. So what we have learned here, if it is same north and north, or it is south and south, you subtract. Okay, you subtract. All right, and how much you have moved, guys? In which direction you have moved? You have moved in the southerly direction. So the answer will be 40 minus 20 will be your 20 and 20 degree, and you have moved towards the south direction. All right, so guys, see, in the change of longitude, when it is same west and west and east, we are subtracting, and same in the case of latitude as well. When it is north and south, you just simply subtract and get the direction. Now if you're moving from the higher coordinate, which is your 40, towards the lower one, obviously you are moving towards the south direction. Okay, so the direction will be south. Now, let us take up a simple example again for a different case. Suppose, guys, you are moving from 50 degrees south towards the 20-degree north. So, how this case will look? So, have a look here, guys. I'm going to again draw up a circle. This is my circle, and let us just draw quickly all the meridian. So, this one is my north, this one is my south, this one I'm taking as my equator, this one is my 10 degree, this is my 20 degree, this is my 10 degree, this is my 20 degree, this is my 30 degree, 40 degree, and 50 degree. So let us mark, this is my equator 0, this is my 10 degree north, this is my 10 degrees south, 20 degrees south, 30 degrees south, 40 degrees south, and 50 degrees south. Okay, now I am moving from 50 degrees south towards the 20-degree north. All right, so let me just quickly draw a 20-degree north up here. All right, so have a look here, very simple. So from the 50 degrees south, guys, which is this one, you are moving towards the 20-degree north. So you are moving like this, you are going like this. So in order to solve these kind of question, guys, first of all, direction is very simple. You are going towards the north, right? But how many degrees you have moved, guys? See, from 50 degrees south, you need to move 50 degree to reach, you need to move 50 degree to reach the equator, right? आपको इक्वेटर जाने के लिए 50 डिग्री तो चलना ही पड़ेगा ना, नॉर्थ पे जाने से पहले. बिफोर गोइंग टू नॉर्थ, ऑब्वियसली यू विल हैव टू मूव 50 डिग्री टू रीच अप द इक्वेटर. तो इक्वेटर आने तक, और टू रीच द इक्वेटर, आई हैव टू मूव 50 डिग्री. Common sense. And from the equator, I just have to move another 20 degree to go up the 20 degree north. So another 20 degree I will reach the 20 degree north. So in total, how many degrees I have moved? I have moved 70 degree. And in which direction? In the north direction. So understand this thing. If you have south and north, or north and south, you will have to add the two. Okay, so same as in case, let me summarize it for you. In terms of the latitude, it is same. Means if it is south and south, and it is, sorry, if it is north and north, then you will have to subtract the two. And if it is north and south, and south and north, then you just have to simply add. And there is one tip that I will want you to give to you guys, which will help you in solving the difficult example, which we will be discussing it, don't worry. So always first go to the equator. Means pehle, or the first thing that you have to do is, from the present position, go to the equator and then move further. All right, so this is the important thing that you guys need to remember. So this was all about your change in latitude and change in longitude. So in the next video, guys, we will be discussing very important topic, which is known as your back case of earth. What is the back case of the earth? And we will be discussing about some examples of your Chlong and Chlat, and how to solve them using your scientific calculator, and then the remaining topic is your rumbline distance and your great circle distance. All right, and another thing, very important thing, there are important cases, there are few important cases of your Chlong and Chlat, which will directly come into your examination. Before we move on to all these topics, I want you to guys go through this video, revise everything, fare up the notes, and stay tuned for my next video. If you're watching this video, and guys, if you like the content, please like the video, please share it with the friends who are preparing for their DGCA examination. And also, guys, please subscribe towards the channel, subscribe to the channel, because if you do this, this gives me motivation to make more videos. These are free videos where I help you guys to understand all the navigation topics. And if you guys are looking for the online classes, if you're looking for the online classes for your DGCA, upcoming DGCA examination for all the subjects, the link is there in the description box. You can contact me directly for the classes. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you have any suggestion towards the channel, please feel free to comment down in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching today's video. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye.